Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week is a special week. It is Mango Madness Marathon, and I'm going to be posting a video every single day for a week straight. So I just want you to know my blood, sweat, and tears was put into this marathon. We're just going to hop right into the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all comment down Mango Mafia right now. If you would like to submit your own confession, the confession form link will be in the description, the Instagram bio, my Instagram threads bio, my TikTok bio. You could find it literally anywhere. You just have to look. Just look. Make sure you follow me on Instagram threads. Like, I'm popping on there. We have like 3K followers right now. Like, not too much. My coochie pink. We're just gonna hop right into this video. One time I was bored, so I drank a little bleach. It was spicy and burned my tongue a little. It's okay though. I'm fine now. You know, that's great. As long as you're okay. And it was a one-time thing. As long as you're not addicted to it now. I feel like you're fine. Okay, so when I was like 6 or 7, I was obsessed with Batman. And at the time, my older brother had a Batman toy the size of a 5-year-old. So I would take the Batman toy from his room, take it to my room, and go under the covers with the toy, and I would start kissing his face and pretending to have sex with it. And I would even stick Batman's fingers up my le creme de la meow meow. Anyways, love you, Mango. You see, this is the type of stuff that you do take to the grave, and I think that's where you guys get a little mixed up and confused on what and what not to tell me. Thank you. I don't have a confession, but how big is y'all moonchi? Because y'all be putting all types of stuff in there. I think about the same thing too, but it's like the woman's body is a very magical and just very interesting. It's just very interesting in general. So it's like, I don't know. We don't know. One time I saw a condom on the sidewalk and there was some white in it, baby. Baby. Baby, those are kids. I was feeding my son while I was getting F by his football coach. Nice. I was playing with fire while I was listening to This Girl's on Fire by Alicia Keys, and I accidentally burnt my pussy. Y'all do entirely too much, so I'm just gonna skip this one. Thank you. So one time when I was on my period, I had put on a pad before I went to bed that night, and I used to share a room with my big cousin who was 2 years older than me. By the way, I was 14. I was 17 now. And then we were sleeping in the same bed together, and the same morning I found him eating me out with blood everywhere. Love you, girl.
Yeah, come on. Keep that freaky shit on your page on my...
Baby, you need to submit this to the police. One time, me and my sister was really thirsty, so we came in each other's mouths so we could be hydrated. Love you, Mango. That's a different type of sisterly love, because I don't even like my sister hugging me. Why? I saw someone on TikTok put their period blood on their face, and their face was glowing and looked very healthy. I'm debating on trying it. Should I? No, do not do that nasty shit. Please don't. Please don't. I'm 17 and talking to a 19-year-old. Is it weird? I truly think that this guy is the one. Should we continue to talk or wait another year till I'm 18? I really need your help. Well, I'm sorry, because I'm definitely answering this a month later, but it's okay. One, you gotta let go of that. I think he's the one. Girl, you are 17. You are 17. Calm down, relax. But you know, if you like him, the age difference is not too bad. The age difference is not too bad. But if you really like him, I say, you know, take things slow. But trust me, baby, he is not the one. So I like this one dude, and he blocked me. Damn. Hi, Mango. So one day I was mad at my grandma, and I put bleach in her water, and she got rushed to the hospital. This is actually what starts crazy. I don't know if y'all not noticing these patterns, but y'all noticing them in them movies and stuff like that. You know how, for example, you know how in the scary movies they always making new scary movies. You know why? Because the shit not fixed. This is that. I once shit my pants in class just to prove a point to my teacher, who said I can wait to use the restroom. I was 16, and as you should. There was one time. This was in middle school, and ooh, that gym teacher lucky. She lucky. And I had to use the bathroom. And there was only one stall in the locker room, and I had to wait. So I guess I used the bathroom, whatever. And I was taking my time too, because it was that time of the month. So I had to change everything. I had to make sure, you know, there was no spillage. You know what I'm saying? Because Moochie real wet. And they finished warm-ups and everything, and they're already lined up to go outside. And I come out the locker room, and she goes, "Should I using the bathroom that whole time? Using the bathroom that whole time? You know what? You lost your bathroom privilege for the rest of the year." And I was like, girl, what? Okay, so whenever my period comes again, I'll be sure to wipe my bloody pad all over your desk. Then she's like, "Oh my god, you're being so disobedient. That was so disgusting. That's so unladylike." It's unladylike now, huh? But you just said I can't use the bathroom for the rest of the year. It's me again. So I wanted tips on how to get over him. I'm the one that the dude blocked me. He's straight too. Tips to get over like somebody. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some type of Houdini genius. Like, I do everything. No. What I've realized is that you cannot force yourself to get over someone. You could do certain things that will help you get over somebody, or like, you know, like forget them in a way, but you can never force yourself. And even then, you really never get over somebody. When you start reminiscing about like randomly, like you could tell yourself that you're over them. Like, you could have not thought about them in 3 years and they randomly pop in your head. You will never fully get over somebody, and that's just how life is. You're always gonna remember them. Something in your head, you're always going to remember them. But I say this for every single thing. Music, man, I listen to music for every single thing. Like, it really do help, especially when the songs that relate to whatever I'm going through, and then the ones that make me feel like, you know, like a bad beat. One time I put a dead rabbit in my enemy's book bag because she made me mad. Hold on, where did you find a dead rabbit? You do voodoo. Okay. Hey Mango, my confession is I had a crush on this guy in my neighborhood, and he invited me to his house and we was playing the game. So I asked him, can I go to the bathroom? He said yes, and when I walked into the bathroom, I got his underwear. He sagged in and I started to sniff it, and then he walked in and me and him went into the room and did it. Keep it anonymous. I'm confused here. There was one time where I saw white stuff on a shower door. So I grabbed some of it with my finger and sniffed it. Turns out it was shampoo. But after that, I realized it could have been something else. I love your videos, Mango. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have done that. I would have, you know, thank God it was shampoo, but what if it wasn't? Whenever I get pissed at a teacher, I like to sign them up for the Marines or the Church of Scientology. You know, that's not a bad idea. Like signing them up for the Marines or something. When I was 16, I wanted more money, so I was selling pics and vids without showing my face or background, etc. And my weirdest yet best paid request was from a man who wanted to see me pee on record. And I did it and I got $100. Plus, I have a kink for sucking blood while I am giving a hickey.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You see, I'm not the one to knock nobody hustle, but I don't think this is not it, boo. You ever thought of like carpeting or like a cleaning service? How to cope with miscarriage. I'm 16-year-old and still haven't moved on yet since. Well, for starters, I'm sorry that you had to endure that. That's something that's not, obviously not something to be like taken lightly. You're not the only one, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not alone, and right now you probably do feel numb right now, numb to like anything. Probably annoyed for people to say, oh, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that. Now, because I have not experienced this myself, I can't give the best advice on how to cope with this. But what I can say is that you are very strong for even sending me this confession, and that is definitely the first step. For advice, reasons on how to cope with things, the most I could say, like I'm always gonna say, listen to music, find things to distract yourself, like maybe draw. You might not be the best artist, just do something, at least try, like, or find out like a new hobby or something. That's the best I could give you. But you are very, very strong, and don't blame yourself. This really isn't a confession, but I need your help. So basically, I was having the best day ever and I definitely made it my mom's problem. I would like to roll my eyes at her and ignore her and stuff, but that day when she got back from Target, she told me she had enough of my attitude and picked me up and threw me across the kitchen and slammed me into the fridge. Is that child abuse or discipline? Like, I get it, I was being a I just think that was a little too much, you know? Love you. It's not funny. It's not even funny. But I don't know. I wouldn't call it child abuse. It's like in the middle. It's like in the middle, and I don't know. She said like she did some Hulk to you. Like, she's been training this. I don't know how annoying you are or how rude you can be, but you really push this lady button. Like, I really don't know. Like, this is something different. I don't know. This is girl I like, but she got a fat of an to handle. One time when I was little, I used the bat to play with my moochie. Love you, Mango. These do not belong in there. During my birthday, I almost broke my neck in the bouncy castle. My neck literally folded like paper. I'm good now. Now I really do understand why my mom never really like let me do these child activities. Never want, you know, no bouncy house, no this, no that. Y'all be almost dying. Mango, help. I walked in on my parents having sex and I don't know what to do. I'm traumatized. Next time you knock and mind your business, because I know you heard them thumping and grumping. When I got mad at my sister, I would pee somewhere in her room, but this time it was different. I got mad at her and I peed right in front of her door. And I caught her licking the pee. Who's down bad? You both are. I don't even know if therapy could work for this. I don't know what therapist, even if you have one right now, I don't know what therapist was willing to sit down and listen to this. Because I know right now I'm really regretting ever just doing a confession series, because it's just stuff like this. Hey Mango, I need your advice on something desperately. So like, me and my ex got back together because I was like, okay, if he that desperate for me, then sure, why not? I don't love him, but I'm scared of falling in love with him again. But I don't want to leave him because he needs me. He was toxic in our last relationship, so I don't want that again. Help. What do I do, Mango? So I do believe people can change. The only thing is, like, it's really hard to tell whether someone's like being genuine or not. From experience, I've doubled back once or twice and it just didn't end up working out for me. In the message, you told me that you're not feeling him no more and that you don't want to experience that again. Now, I don't know if you just lying to yourself or if you're actually being serious, but if you meant what you wrote, don't do it. 2 weeks ago, I got fired from McDonald's because I called my boss a Mc. Okay, so when I once went to McDonald's and I felt water or fluid in my moochie, so I went to the bathroom and I had started my period and I didn't have any pads or tampons and they didn't have toilet paper, so I used some / piss stained toilet paper on the floor and put it as a tampon. P.S. People were having in the store next to me. Now, was this McDonald's in like the Boondocks or something? You don't think that was a red flag? Like, when you walked into that store, you ain't checked to see if there's toilet paper first? Like, let's be like, can we be honest? I work at a hotel. The blankets only get washed once a year. Oh my god, I'm about to throw up. From the ages of 5 to 8, I was addicted to eating sand. I used to collect sand from the playground in a little jar and I would secretly eat it in my room at night. Nobody knew until we went to the dentist and he told me that my teeth were dented and chipped really bad. The dentist called CPS and they came to the house. It was so embarrassing explaining to my parents and the social worker that I had a sand eating addiction. After that, I got diagnosed with pica and my mom never took me to a place that had sand again, including the playground and the beach. So like, are you still addicted to sand? Because this is okay. I understand the crunch though, because I'm not saying I be eating sand, but like, you ever like accidentally, you know, like had some sand in your mouth and you still end up like chewing on it a little bit? This is a long one, Mango. One day my husband said that he was having rough times at work and I said I would send him some spicy. I sent him a couple spicy pictures during his lunch to make him feel better. Well, that morning I was getting in the car to get some lingerie. I dropped my phone and ran over it. I went to the Apple store to get a new phone and I got the phone and some lingerie and headed home to take some pics. I took the pics and I sent them to my husband, or so I thought. I got a text back that said, "My son is a very lucky man. My husband and father-in-law have the same name. I'm super embarrassed." Now, how do you explain that? Like, oh, I'm sorry, babe. Like, I accidentally sent, you know, like pictures of my moochie to your dad. How do you explain that? One time, my wig fell off during and the guy I was doing it with screamed because he thought he pulled out my hair. Amateur. I tried to summon Satan one time during class to scare all the Christians. Oh boy, did it work. Yeah, no. I don't do none of that. God, no. God don't play about me. When I buy tampons or vibrators, I will go to the youngest male cashier just to watch how uncomfortable they get. And I get so much joy from it. I got hella bullied in high school, and one day in my senior year, I bought 100 condoms and poked holes in the package, and I set them out in the girls' bathroom and put a sign that said free. Within a couple days, half of the condoms were gone. About 3 months later, 7 girls ended up pregnant, and I didn't regret it. You the problem. My pussy is really wet, creamy, and sticky yesterday, and I didn't know what to do and lick it up, so I put my neck down to lick it and broke my neck, and now I'm in the hospital. You see how unserious y'all could be? We have been sleeping together for a year now, and I started feeling sick, so I took a pregnancy test and it came back saying pregnant. The only thing is he's marrying my sister next month. I made my friend eat a condom and she now lives with a tube in her throat. You just ruined her life. You just ruined her life. Mango, I think it's such a turn on sucking on white man's eggplant while wearing a Mickey Mouse costume. Whatever floats your boat, baby. Hey Mango, love your channel. Anyways, I have this friend who out of nowhere unfollows me on Insta. I have no idea why she does this, but it's just one day I see she unfollows me and then a couple days it says she followed me back again. I need your help. She is like one of my good friends and she's very sweet and cool, but now I'm getting kind of lost and a little hurt of her doing this. Any advice? Very weird. I can't even explain to you as to why she would do this, because I've never heard no weird shit like that, and I just think that's weird. You unfollow me, follow me back. Okay, it's a little odd. I tell her about it. If she tried to dismiss the way I'm feeling, she cut her off. My confession is that I wrote a fan fiction of you on Wattpad. It's called Mango X Reader. Here's a bit of it. As I laid in my bed, my moochie was getting wetter as Mango got close to her. Delicious staring at me. Before I knew it, I had an orgasmic secretion. That's all for now. Read it and support me. Should I make a video of me reading the Wattpad story? Yo, let me know if I should. Let me know if I should. Messed with my dad last night and now I'm pregnant with his child. Baby, that's not how it works. It's not an overnight thing, baby. You gotta let it submerge. You gotta let it cook. I sent a voice recording of me moaning to my boyfriend. He liked it and turned it on. But little did he know it was me groaning while taking a fat shit when I was hella constipated. I love you. You beat the system. You made it less weird for yourself, and that's all that matters. My mom almost had to call poison control because I chewed a glow stick to the point that it broke open and I was 7, but I did not think that makes a difference. Love you, Mango. I wouldn't know what to do. I think I'd panic. I'd probably shove a whole gallon of water down your throat. Pleasure with the tip of a broom and use a massage gun to make it vibrate. It feels so good. I scream. You guys are very resourceful, but you know, the items that are actually made for this, they're not too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably costs the same amount or less than the massage gun and the broom. But you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't got the car or like a, you know, like a credit card to buy it or something. I get that. But like, I don't seem to utter what I remember, but there was a time where I thought I was going to be alone, away from the prevailing affection and lust most people around me brag about. But when I always yearned for that, it turns out that people who tried dating me were actually nasty. People, please don't rush into relationships or you just might run into a wall. I might have to agree on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm piped down with the noise. I cannot bear my sorrow. Is your gun pink? No, it's black. I love saltine crackers and ice cream. It's giving your mom be buying ice cream but no toppings, so you made the topping. I'm not into that. No, baby. It's so white and sticky. Big bro, fill me like a fillet. Hey Mango, I found you on IG and fell in love with your channel. So this is my confession. So I got this friend that talks shit about the friend group every day behind our back. And I like we don't know. He stopped talking to me for a whole week because he thought I was gay when he was the one with the boyfriend and losing his V card to a man. But he was a homophobe and I never understood that. And he is like very toxic and fake. Like if anyone point him out on his BS, he always say we bullying. Like, be for real. He does bully this at school and got in trouble for that. He's trying to bring the whole friend group down with him. Cut ties immediately. I did have a heart attack reading this because it was a lot of misspellings and run-on sentences. Is it okay to grab your own tits and pleasure? Period. By kitty kitty meow meow. It's okay. I mean, it's whatever you like. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I do, you know what I'm saying? Not too much, not too much. I don't have a confession, but I'm so happy for you just because to see you a lot happier, and I hope your mental and physical health stays amazing and you continue to know that you are loved. Love you, Mango. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little better. I do have my moments. Like yesterday, like I did have a mental breakdown. I did have a mental breakdown. I did. Overall, I do feel a lot better though. When I was little, one day I was feeling lazy, so instead of going to the bathroom, which was across my room at the time, I went and got a towel and pooped under me and my sister's bed. Oh my gosh, y'all do too much. When I was 7, I went in my mom's room and I found a used tampon and I thought it was candy, so I sucked some of the blood out and bit the tampon. Where's my whistle? I need to find my whistle. That was out of order. You gotta go. You gotta go. Go. I beat my meat to my boyfriend while on call. Oh, I mean, I my hand obviously, but it dissenses my eggplant until I discover I can masturbate with the condom. So I put oil in the condom and put my and it feels so good, like real badussy. Whatever worked for you. Is it okay to pleasure off to you while your video is placed in the background? No, it's not. When I watched your Instagram video, I accidentally nutted in my underwear. Stop. When I was about 6, I found a tadpole in a creek by my house, so I decided to shove it up my moochie. It squirmed around and it felt really good. Get help. I like seafood, but I can't eat it. Not because I'm allergic, but because when I was younger, I used to go to this Asian market and they would take live fish and kill it, and there was blood everywhere and it smelled horrible. Just the thought of that, I couldn't imagine myself eating seafood. Love you, Mango. Damn. I'm still gonna mess me up a seafood bowl though. I don't know about you, but you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna go. I like putting hot water on bugs around me because I have pleasure watching them curl up. So you like to watch things die. I like to pee in my mom's water when she asks me to give her something to drink. So you gotta pee every time, or do you purposely hold in the piss? So when she asks you for water, you just let it out. And how much do you let? And how much like do you dilute it, or do you just put like a couple drops in? Like, so we gonna call this girl Copy Ho. So one day her friends is going to her and say that I like her man. Like, I don't like that ninja. He like a brother. And she asked me, do I want to fight? And I said at the bus stop, but she never showed up. To the next, I cut myself on my face and I had a bandage, and a couple minutes later she ended up copying me. Now that's just crazy. Oh my gosh, get a dictionary. I'm not even gonna lie, don't even worry about this girl no more. Don't even worry about that. Just stay in school, stay after school for every single extra activity, please. My boyfriend was finger popping my moochie, and well, I had discharged, and this bitch was playing with it. I was like, I've never seen this before. This is interesting. I started like exploring my moochie. I'm kind of embarrassed, not gonna lie, but it's natural, so I don't care, you know? It's natural. You're all right about that. I would be a little embarrassed if my partner is playing with slime in my, you know? So my aunt had this fish in her bathroom, and I was showering, and I decided to grab the little guy and put him under the water, thinking he would think of it as a little shower and he would be fine. I put him back in the tank, and the little guy swam around normally, so I thought I just gave him a shower and put him back. Came back an hour later saying that he had died, and I saw my cousins cry because of me. I was around 7 and I'm 15 now, and the guilt still haunts me. It's that fish. That fish is haunting you you're done. That fish is gonna come back and do its karma, and you're gonna be sick. I tried my cousin's breast milk. I want to put her baby on my boob to see what happens. I'm not weird. I just want to know what it feels like. No, baby, it's weird. When I am in the shower, I like to suck the water out of my loafer sponge. I have not even eaten it all day. It's 7 p.m. That's making my stomach turn crazy right now. Hi Mango, I'm new to your page. I just want to say that I love your videos already, but I need some advice. With the way my family is set up, they praise the boys more than the girls, and I am one of the 3 girls in my family. So I had a baby right after I graduated high school, so I had to put off going to college so I could be able to take care of my son. My family hates the fact that I chose to make that decision, when in reality, they don't give a F about me or him at all. They just like to see me at my lowest and talk about me being the way I am. I just recently found out I'm sick, and I really don't want to tell them what's going on, but I know that I have to in case something happens. Can you give me some advice on how should I tell them? Y'all need to sit down, just have a real conversation and just like express how you feel. But what I've noticed is that older generations, they don't take that very well. They don't understand communication. They don't understand that. Having that conversation is probably going to backfire on your part, which is going to make you want to feel more like distant and detach yourself from them, which is normal. That's perfectly fine. Toxic people come in all shapes and forms, family, friends, strange, anything. I think you should just let them know, like, listen, I'm sick. If something happens, just tell them that. And then once you tell them that, they gonna take it seriously. It's sad that when people won't really like pay attention to you or really look at you until they see that you're sick or like going through something that's like, oh my gosh, she needs to be watched. And it's sad. This really is a confession, but a suggestion. Can you react to scary animations? I love to see how you react to them. Okay, hold on. That's a good idea. Should I react to scary animations? Let me know. I pretend that I wasn't done with my test to go search up the answers from my algebra test when we switched periods, and somehow ended up getting the lowest score. You're dumb. I like toes and wish I could drizzle some caramel on someone's toes and suck it off. Hey girl, oh my god, I was on Cornfub one day and I decided to search up your name. I found like 3 videos of a guy pleasuring to your face. Anyways, thought you would like to know. Teehee bye. I didn't want to know that, but thank you. Howdy Mango, found out about you on IG and obsessed with your channel. I breed a guy in a love motel in Korea. Later found out that he was being pimped out and his pimp was looking for me to breed him again for a fee. Luckily, I'm back stateside. Now, I really did not know they really did that. Like, I think I saw this game, like one of these YouTubers play a game that kind of was like similar to that, but I did not think that was like really real. Don't go back there, please. My son effed me. Go to hell. My friend Bussy was thinking anytime she opened her legs around me, I would flip my lip and act like I lost something. So you just like, you saw my charger? One time I shoved a fruit snack up my Kit Kat and I think it stuck there because it never came out. Maybe it dissolved. That might be something new. I might have to look into that. I put my cat in a blender.
I think we got an emergency.
When you read read the Frankie Dicky confessions, I get corny and masturbate to them. I sat on my boyfriend's lap and felt his eggplant, and then we made out. I'm 13. Ooh, how different. Whenever I turn off the lights downstairs, I run upstairs as fast as I can because I get scared. I think we all do that. No matter how old you are, I'm forever going to do that. And then you end up looking behind you like... I have 4 eggplant pics from the same guy. That is not Riz. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. If a guy keeps sending you pictures of his meat, that's not Riz. That's not Riz. That's disgusting, and that makes me uncomfortable. Hey, Mango, so one time I was at the pool and I went underwater and I saw a boy's eggplant and I was scared.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne.
I like to suck bananas and eggplants, don't we all? I woke up one day and I shorted my pants and didn't think anything of it, so I sat on my dad's lap because it was normal, and shit spread everywhere on him, and I was kicked out of the house. I moved in with my neighbor, and then I saw my neighbor's dog in the reclining chair, and I folded the chair, but then blood started to drip out the chair and the dog died. The neighbor kicked me out, so I had to move in with my dad, and I made it up to him by freaking him. I had a button that just said help or be for real or go to heck. I would be sick. Whenever I got mad at my siblings or my parents, I humped their pillow until I came. I'm addicted to eating Crayola chalk and I can't stop. It just tastes so good. Now, do you prefer like all white or like the colorful pack? One time this girl from my school recorded a tape with her boyfriend and sent it to the whole 7th grade. Mind you, her boyfriend was 18 at the time and she was 13. No shade, but like, all shade. You 13. I'm not even thinking about men at 13. I'm thinking about the next Monster High doll I'm about to cop. Some 8th graders at my school set a trash can on fire because they wanted to burn the building down. You see, that's what starts crazy. I hate my auntie so much. She acts like she owned the world and she don't own nothing. She lives at her mom's house at 40-something years old. Also, I love your videos. I really hope my nieces don't ever speak about me in this light. I come every day to horse segs. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. My classmate was bouncing on eggplant in 7th grade and they said her moochie reminds them of a dried up raisin. I drink pee before, block me. I clogged my mom's boss toilet because the toilet was broken for a couple of days and I was eating so much food and I didn't shit because I didn't want to go to the RV and use that one once it was fixed. I was the first one using it. I was shitting so much that shit flakes made its way into the tube. It had dookie water there. Was shit something in the toilet. The plunger wasn't working. They had to use a machine to get my caca out. The toilet had streak marks because of, okay. Hey, Mango, so like, boom, my grandma is old as hell. She was being mean, so I afford to make some soup and crackers, and I put pube hairs in it. A few days later, she died from a clogged windpipe with something looking like hairball. People already thought my grandma was crazy, so I didn't feel bad at all. So you killed your grandmother. Me and my ex made out in a porta potty. Love you. I don't care how in love I am. I'm good. You could keep that. I don't know what they taught you over there, honey. We don't do that over here. I'm a guy and I always tell people I have a fat pom pom.
Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh. Pussy pretty, pussy fat, full of flesh.
I was taking an unexpected shart while I was wiping and shart was on my right thumb. That's like, I think that's everyone's biggest fear. But like, you didn't feel it. You didn't feel more coming out. Like you ain't wait. Like, were you in a rush? Can you give some tips about feminine hygiene, like tips about what to do after you get discharged or how to keep your moochie clean and not have an odor? Yeah, diet. If you're not drinking enough water, your moochie gonna stink. Water. Don't use nothing that got a scent, like this. Even Dove. If you're gonna use Dove unscented. Don't use that thick ass Irish Spring. You need to use something that has no scent, no nothing. Moochie needs to smell medical. When I was 7, I used to eat my earwax. I threw rocks at this autistic boy. You going to hell. My friend's dad with me. Okay. I got horny and played with myself to my dead grandma in her grave. When I couldn't find a tampon, I saw a water bottle cap on the floor and it did the job. And the cap stayed still. I pretend to not know what sex is and everything else related to it when I'm around my parents. Is that okay? I think we all do that. I think we all do that dumbfounded look, what's that? Is it okay? I mean, I don't know. Is it normal? Yes. Sometimes I shit on my hands and smear the boo-boo on the wall. And then I smell it and then wipe it off. I can't ejaculate. And that's fine. Sometimes it's better not to worry about that type of stuff. So I was talking to this guy and he was a really nice man. But and very sweet talking, but he would always have a nosebleed after he came back from doing something. Later on, I found out he was stiff and cold. So you tell me every single time he go off to like a bathroom, the kitchen, he just randomly got a nosebleed, and you ain't think he was doing coke? Yeah, no, you got some loose screws in your head and you dumb. I wish I could have some alone time with you. I get horny every time I play Fall Guys. Why? I stuck my grandpa's eggplant in the back of his truck. By the way, I'm a boy. I stuck 5 Twinkies up my badussi. Y'all eat Twinkies? I've never had a Twinkie before. Like, I've just never found like a Twinkie appealing. I love Tupac. I'm a girl, by the way. I love his abs and face so much. I have a shirt on him and it made me corny. So I started finger popping my badussi on top of it and squirted on it and yelled. My mama walked in and locked the shirt. I was flabbergasted. Sometimes I really wonder, like, how can I really sit down here and take all of these confessions in? My dad was cheating on my mom with my uncle. Love you. Damn. One time I had beef with this girl and I had lice in my pubes. So before lunch, I shaved my pubes and put it in her sandwich and she ate it. So is this like storage for you? Like, you just purposely keep the lice? Are you housing them? Like, can I put a rat up my badussi? Get out. I want to get by a buff furry man. I want them to F me so hard. I'm a guy, by the way. I think I need help. You do need help. I saw these men jumping this naked woman on the street and then they were stomping on her meow meow. When they walked away, there was blood all over in ATL. So you just watch that and you ain't called the police? What happened to being a girl's girl? What happened to saving the world? Hey Mango, I like to scream your name while masses. Don't. I like to watch your videos when I pee. Thanks. My ex-boyfriend made me wear a strap and F him. I'm a girl.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
How hairy is your coochie? I would say like it's giving like a little shaper. I don't know why, but to me you look like Dama Wilson. Y'all say I look like everybody. So do I really look like Dama Wilson? I ate my dog poop because we were out on a walk and I didn't have any dog bags, so I didn't have a choice. It was so good that I went back home and ate more. You want to join? Oh my god, go to hell. You are disgusting. I'm about to throw up. My stomach is turning. My stomach is starting to do acrobats right now. You didn't have doggy bags, so you ate it? You ate it? My pet cat is about to give birth. Any names? Cat about to give birth. What do we name her? Cat about to give birth. What do we name her? I know I'm not a gamer, but I do play with sticks. He wanna rub, so he put on my Nintendo Switch. Your mama smell like piss, so we throw her in a ditch.
We were all rooting for you.
Not even Tyra Banks could have saved you. Yeah. Oh, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper now.
All right.
I think you should name the cat. Mega Pussy. Hey Mango, when I was 12, I let my pet horse lick my mochi. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Girl, what? I ate my dog's secretion from when he was humping my bed. Anyways, y'all, that's it for today's confession video. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this one to be so long. I was kind of aiming for this one to be a little short too, but I had gotten so many confessions that I was like, nah, let me try to just read more. But thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video because you know we on the Mango Madness Marathon. We're posting a video every single day for a week. Bye.
Everybody shake, 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 shake.